Indications an older woman really wants to sleep to you. After you start internet dating older ladies, you will definitely realize themselves vocabulary and way of talking aren't the same. There are plenty symptoms that demonstrate an older girl desires to rest along with you. Plus, they are not often easily browsed by young males which seldom had knowledge about cougars or MILFs. When you have just begun internet dating more mature women and you're not really able to see whether she actually is delivering some subdued symptoms or otherwise not, then you are in the best source for information, because we'll temporarily go over every telltale indicators mature women will utility. Indicators older girls show once they need sleep with you. 1. This woman is enthusiastic about your home. Among the first signs that an adult lady has actually a sexual desire is this woman is curious about your place of life, and this she desires understand whether you have got a roommate or not. Mature ladies are frequently much more subdued, and they will ask this concern as something totally typical throughout typical discussion. However, this is certainly one of many obvious indications that she desires to figure out what are the other people in your individual life, and whether there was an opportunity you will call her to your house at some point in your dating existence. If she's contemplating rooms or real estate, she could even ask you to show her some images of the apartment, as it can enable them to develop a far better image of you and show them whether make use of it and nest for girls you pick up in bars day after day, or do you select carefully whom will get USA. This may additionally reveal the lady whether you're independent adequate to be able to manage a home for yourself and lead an everyday life, or perhaps you be determined by a roommate. Even if you have a roomie, never ever mention him, and make sure that when you ask her to your house, there is not a trace of him, as it can actually drive these women off. Additionally, is one of the more understated signs, and lots of mature women commonly ask this question also on a primary big date, because they need to see whether or not they should have sex along with you sooner or later. Like all ladies do, older women will not be able to conceal the intimate appeal they feel towards you, and they'll get touchy along with you over time. They might not be brave sufficient to hold their arms within close spots. However, you will definitely feel all of them coming in contact with your thigh, arms, while keeping intensive visual communication. Being that they are earlier and just have lots of life experience, they certainly will not be bashful to help make the first step. So this is something you really need to count on from their store, and it's really truly indicative, which they certainly as you. She claims on sexting, although this is primarily anything among younger men and women, there are additionally a great amount of adult ladies who love sexting and always recommend it with their prospective associates. If you're inquiring ways to get the lady in bed as fast as possible, you then should truly offer her a solution to all or any of the concerns, given that it can make their go entirely wild. If you see any of these signs, you will know that the older woman wants to sleep with you. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe.